What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from PumaPlow. I should say John, the voiceover guy. What is up? How's it going? Welcome back to another Gold Crest by Stevie for the epic Karn harvest. Well, it's continuing in fast time for him this go around. This was about an hour or so of recording into this video, by the way, and it looks like it's sped up 286.7%. I think. Does that make sense? I don't know. There's a number down there I've never seen before in my editing program. That's why I'm like, I think that's what that means, but I really don't know. Anyway, so we are moving these bins around, getting this rolling. This was quite a process, kind of doing all this with 3 combines and 3 of these bins, 2 trucks, and an auger wagon on our New Holland. It was quite a bit. Just saying. It was quite a bit to coordinate all this and keep it all moving and all that good stuff. So we are on the southern part of the map down here below the shop and all that good stuff. That is where we are currently at on the map. And just gonna plow down some corn, plow through some corn. Oh, driving the crop. No, what was I doing? No. Uh-oh. Anyway, it's all good. It is all good in the hood. Okay. If I seem a little distracted, it's because I am. I'm watching Steffi stream American Truck right now. I recorded this this afternoon, and well, now it's evening and after dinner, and I'm able to do this voiceover, so might as well, but I'm keeping an eye over there on Steffi's stream as well. Just saying, because why not, right? Why not? But yeah, Karn for days, boys and girls. Karn for days. It's a lot. It is actually, I think, because I'm actually almost done with the Karn harvest as of recording this voiceover. But you know, you guys have to kind of, you know, it's like John from the future. Basically, it's a lot. That's what I have to say. By the way, I really do like these bins. They're pretty cool. They're in the mod hub, and they're not bad. They handle fairly well, especially behind the buds. I think speed's a factor with it, and they hold a fair bit, 185,000, I believe. So that's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not bad. I mean, that's a pretty healthy number. Let's just be real here, you know. 185,000. That's pretty healthy. So I am enjoying the bins quite a bit, and they seem to be working out for me quite well. So that is, as always, really good. So there is that. But yeah, another field done here in just a second. Field 28, it looks like. Sometimes when I do these voiceovers, it's hard for me to pick up on like text and numbers and stuff, because in my editing program, the video really isn't that big. If I make the video much bigger, it doesn't like to play smooth. So I rather have it a little bit smaller so it plays smooth. That's just, sounds wrong. Anyway, yeah. Good times, right? So 27's done, or gonna be done here in just a second. So we're basically playing Leapfrog, as I said, I think in a previous video. I think I said that. In fact, I'm pretty sure I said that. So there's that. But yeah, we are knocking this Karn harvest out. I won't lie. It really, yeah, it's gonna take forever, but it almost didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take. And I think using big trailers and the bins, I think, really helped out, because with the bins you don't have to go and empty your trucks every like 3.5 seconds. So there's that. I wasn't sure if that orange combine was going to get that entire pass. That's why I waited there for him. But here we go, playing a Leapfrog yet again. Moving this red combine down here to 30. And yeah, it should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. All right, so we're done down here with 29. Excuse me. Like I said, it's evening now. It's 7:27, which I know is not late, but I've had a very, very long day, and you know, I'm not complaining. I love what I do. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't trade it for the world, but people don't realize what goes into this on a day-to-day. Like I'll tell you right there what happened. I was changing YouTube videos. Yep. That's what happened there. I was watching YouTube while recording this, and I was changing YouTube videos when I crashed right there, I believe is what happened. But people don't realize what goes into this. Yeah, I'm just sitting here playing video games, but man, I get tired doing that, you know? Not that I'm tired of it, because I'm not, but I get a little sleepy while doing it. And I still did not turn off my Steam notifications. Did you guys see that a second ago? I'm really bad about that, because I don't actually know if there's a way to turn them off. What I do is I just go and like appear offline basically in Steam. That's how usually that's the only way that I turn them quote off. So I just go and appear offline and it works, you know? But anyway, I digress. I don't know. I don't know. So we don't want to move the bins when they're full, just for realism's sake, because that bin's like full. This bin, yes, it has 18,672 liters in it, but it's not that bad. I think in real life, I've watched some YouTube videos about these things over in Australia. They are used very heavily down in Australia. And certain ones you can move with like 20% or 25% of grain. Something like that in there. So I wouldn't move it when it's full. But with it down on fuel, or down on, what's it called? Grain? I would move it, so. There is that. I'm going to have to chug them out and do the next voiceover. The next video in this series is a high-speed montage as well. Definitely high speed. Coming at you guys, 2 videos back to back. Hope you guys, you know, if you watch these with friends back to back, just make sure that you're the ones facing the TV or the computer. Okay, dad jokes for today. Sorry. So I'm going to move this truck down this way, and I know what's about to happen is going to be kind of weird, but I'm moving this truck down here. And then I'm going to jump in that truck here in a second. And the reason I'm doing this is because this truck holds more. And my theory was I really wanted to empty this bin that's over here in one shot. So I figured I would take the truck that held more instead of taking the truck that holds less. It made sense in my head. I don't know if it makes sense to anybody else, but it makes sense to me. All right, field 30 is done. We are rocking through this harvest, aren't we? It's really not too bad rocking through this harvest. So, like I said, this was about an hour worth of recording to actually make this video. I hear geese outside right now. Yeah, I hear some geese off in the distance. But really was not that bad to do this. It of course took time. I think totaled up by the time I actually get done harvesting, because as of recording this voiceover, I took a break from recording to do this voiceover and get these all edited. But what was I gonna say? I'm almost done with the harvest, like real life. So I've made really good progress on it, and I think it's gonna be around a 3-hour harvest. Somewhere right around a 3-hour harvest, because I got about an hour into this video. I got about an hour into the next video. I'd already put 20 minutes or so into the harvest before this video, and then a couple more after that. So you guys will have to wait and see on that. But yeah, we definitely have almost 3 hours, I would say, to harvest the whole map, which really, if you think about it, it's not bad. That's not bad at all. If you really think about it, 3 hours to harvest the whole map is nothing, realistically. But I feel like the bins helped me out a lot, just because you don't have to run trucks so often. When you do run trucks, you know, your trucks are full and away you go. And then I don't know. My theory of like harvest, and then haul, I did that kind of on and off, and I don't know. It worked quite well for me. I like the way I did this harvest with these 3 bins. My only complaint would have been probably to have like 20 of them and just like put them in different places of the map, fill them up, move to the next one kind of thing. So, all right, we have 229,000 liters of corn. Okay, 229,000 liters of corn. Do you guys know how heavy 229,000 liters of corn actually is? This is the truck. It's edited by Stevie. So it doesn't have, I don't think it has any more horsepower. It has a bull bar on the front, or a cow catcher, whatever you want to call it. Bull bar, that's what it's called. Has that on the front, some more beacons, and it's colorable and all that stuff. But other than that, I think the truck is fairly stockish. And, well, 229,000 liters, not going to make it. So what I actually had to do was ditch 2 of the trailers, not just 1, 2 of them. And keep in mind, the center and the back trailer, they're not full. Okay, they're not full. I could barely make it up the hill with 1 trailer with this truck. So we definitely had some truck issues. I knew it was going to be a problem putting my placeable storage up here. But outside of the train, this has the best price for card on the map. So there's that. Now, this placeable storage, I'm going to go ahead and say I made a mistake with it. I made a mistake using that placeable storage. It might be fine if you put it on flat ground. It might be fine if, I don't know. It might be fine for you guys, but I was just not a fan. It only holds 300K, which is not that much. So I tried pulling it up like that with, that still didn't work, okay? With an empty trailer first and then 2 partial trailers, that still did not work. So it's like, man, I just gave up. Because I have the bins, I don't really need to worry about the trucks as much. I mean, yes, of course, eventually I do need to haul the trucks, you know, get them emptied out and empty the bins up, but in the meantime, it's all right. All right? It's all good. It's all good in the hood. You see? It's all good. So here we go over to 26, I believe it's what that says. I don't know. Like I said earlier, it's hard for me to see map numbers sometimes. All right, so we're done up here with 31. I definitely know this is 31. We're done with 31 and moving on down the hill. Got to keep stuff a-running, you know what I'm saying? Got to keep it all running down here in 20. Or at least try to keep it running, you know? The good thing is these combines have such a capacity at 60,000 liters that even on Karn, they can kind of just go for a while. They really can. And realistically, I should have a bigger auger wagon, especially for trying to harvest the entire map like I'm doing. Definitely need a bigger auger wagon, but the thing works. Does it work well? It's okay. It works. That's all that matters. We get the job done. So 48,000 liters might be a bit much to move this thing with, but YOLO, as the kids say. And then turning this thing around, boys. Boy, oh boy, give me 50 acres. Turn this thing around. Just saying, you need all 50, maybe 51 acres, okay? Maybe, just maybe 51 acres. I'm not sure. And then here we are back to our first one that's emptied out. Actually, I believe this is number 2, but whatever, close enough. Right? Close enough. All right, so we'll get him moved as well. And I know these trips with the big bud are very time consuming, but I don't really have any other tractors that I wasn't using. You know, the John Deere is probably my other best tractor besides these. And then of course I'm using the New Holland on the auger wagon. So I just keep moving these things with more and more grain. 71,000 liters now. Oh, she's getting heavy, boys. She's getting heavy. Just saying. Just saying. She's getting a little on the heavy side here. But hey, it's all good, right? It is all good. And because I have turned off traffic on this map, I am, of course, able to just park wherever I want, which makes things like these bins a lot easier. You don't have to worry about leaving a mile away of cars and stuff. So there's that. You know, it's pretty cool. Not gonna lie. It works out fairly well. So yeah, and yeah, I know I'm driving in the crop. Driving in the crop. I don't like it either, but hey, trying to get this harvest done in somewhat of a timely fashion. And to do that, I had to drive in the crop a little bit here, there, and yonder. All right, I think we're gonna empty this auger wagon out and go get another combine. And I remember now from the Plains and Simple Let's Play on Saturdays that I need to turn my beacons off, more so the hazards than the beacons, but I do apologize. I didn't think about it at all while recording these two videos, so the next one will have flashing lights in it as well. I do apologize for that, but hey, it's all good, right? I hope. Maybe? I hope? I don't know. I'm not totally sure. Alright, so we got those two combines emptied out, and they should actually finish that field up before they need attention again. I believe that's what I'm doing here. I'm going to go ahead, empty the auger wagon all the way again, go get the third combine. There's spots on this map that you just cannot keep your combines close enough when you have 3 combines. Yeah, I could put it in that field right there, 24, but you know, I wanted to put it in a bigger field and let it chew, so there's that. But yeah, there's definitely spots you have to kind of spread things out just a little bit, you know, and that's exactly what's going on here, which is why I have 3 field bins sitting where they're at. Granted, one of them's completely full now, but hey, we'll get it emptied, right? We will get it emptied all in due time. All in due time, boys and girls. We will get it emptied out, so it's all good. It's all good. The other nice thing about not having traffic on is you can just go roll down these roads where normally there's cars, trucks, whatever. It's very nice. It is very, very nice just to be able to fire it up and roll, you know. Oh, hey, there's a stop sign there. Did you guys know that? My bad. My bad. I knew it was there, but I didn't think I was gonna hit it, actually. All right, so we're trying to hit this hill with some speed now. With this other truck, we still have stranded trailers. Yeah, I guess we'll try to fix that, maybe. So here's the biggest problem with these placeable buildings. A, you can get stuck getting up on the things. I've had a lot of problems with this, actually, going forward. And B, well, that's it. That's all I have time to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys hit that like button for more. Subscribe if you have not already done so with notifications on. I'd greatly appreciate it. As always, have a great rest of your day. And as always, again, anyway, toodles.